Oh man, let's see, pull this up. Let me pull this up too. Hey, what's up everybody? It's your boy One Gun Sean here, and let's see. Just give me a second to get this stuff together for you all. Give me 1 second. Okay, yeah, it's working. All right. One second. All right, that's up and running. Okay, so let me cut this off. Okay. So when I got home, I took a little nap for about a good hour. Woke back up and found this garbage on my and I found a lot of garbage because Joe's been making videos about me for I say about for 2 days straight, posting one. What's this? Somebody's telling me. Somebody messaging me. Cool. Yeah. So, let's check my phone for stuff. So, here's the thing. I don't get what's up with this man. He told me that he was going to. Well, he didn't tell me, but basically he was trying to tell me on his daily rant video that he was going to sue me because sue me or take my content down or go to my channel and start taking stuff down because he says that I use True Bones. Well, thing about it is, Joe can try to do that if he wants to, but let me show you what Joe has done already. And Joe, you know that you shouldn't go around telling people you're going to take anything down because this is, hey, what's up, this is a video of you, right, Joe? This is a video of you on your channel, all right? This is a video of you on your channel going through all my videos and putting false claims on all my videos, all right? This is you going to Archive Infinity, putting a dislike on it. Look, you even said that it was epic. Then you go and delete it. See, you go and delete you go and delete your comment on it to replace it with "You stole True Bones. You dink." And then you replay. You went. See, my shit went from epic to "You stole True Bones." Then after you did that, after he did that, let me see. Let me find it. Yeah, so after he did that, he comes back to this video to put a false claim on it. Infringes my rights. Then he submitted a copyright takedown on it. Copyright infringement. Go ahead, keep lying, Joe. Keep lying, because this is the type of shit that's going to get you in trouble. And my lawyers exclusively told you to stop. All right, they've told you to stop. Now you're threatening to come back and start this shit all over again with a fake company. Now he goes down here, and this is what he put. This user stole True Bones, then used them in his videos. What the fuck is True Bones? True Bones is stolen content out of video games and any other place you can get the shit. That's what True Bones is. The thing about it is, I'm protected this time because everything I used in my video, everything that I've used in this video did not come from True Bones. Matter of fact, I'll show you exactly where it came from. And this is once again going to get Joe in trouble. The Unreal Engine has these source files you can use, right? And what I was doing is I was going to use the Unreal Engine to render out parts of Archive Infinity. So I took the motions out of this matinee thing, and this is from Unreal Engine. You see, it's Unreal Engine matinee fight scene. Let's play this. Hey folks. Hey folks, look. Look folks. Don't this look familiar? Don't this look familiar, folks? This is the fight scene. The fight scene I use from here. Oops, wrong one. It's the same fight scene this is. Same exact fight scene. Same exact fight scene. This content comes from Unreal. And it's free. Because I have been teaching myself how to use Unreal. And I've been taking stuff out of Unreal and then putting it back in Unreal to animate it. Ever since iClone did the whole thing, I could take my characters from Character Creator into Unreal, and that's what I was doing. I was taking characters from Archive Infinity and putting them into Unreal and animating them. And I was going to use my own props and stuff to animate them inside Unreal. I was just getting them ready inside of iClone. See, this content right here. So, Joe, if you want to now, we already contacted Adobe about you putting false claims on the content in my movie that you claimed was yours but was really from Adobe. And also, the other stuff that I'm using is from Mocap Online. I am not using anything of True Bones in none of my movies. My movie Test 13, none of that shit came from Joe. All that shit came from a company called Eclipse Studio and Mixamo. And we've already sent the letters out to these companies notifying them. If Joe comes to us and say that anything in my video, now he can say whatever he can. He can say blah, blah, blah. That's true. He can do whatever the hell he can say what he wants. This is America. He can say whatever he wants. We don't care. But if Joe's going to go back to putting copyright claims and shit on mine, this time he's going to get in actual trouble. This time we sent him the cease and desist letter. We sent him. Joe has that cease and desist letter. He can lie all he want to. He can say what he want. He can say he never got it. He can say whatever he want, but it was sent to his house where his mom got it, and she took it back there to that little garage he lives in. Joe, if I was you, I would just leave me alone. The movie's gonna get made. You're not hampering my efforts, so you can make a video about me every hour calling me he, she, whatever the fuck you want to, Joe. Because I'm still working on the video. Matter of fact, that scene I worked on yesterday is done. I'm ready to work on the next part of it. I'm getting ready to finish up some voice recording on it, Joe. So this shit's moving along pretty damn good. And you think that you're going to hamper it and chase the video around and get it. Joe, you do that, Joe, you will get in trouble. I'm going to put it like that. I'm tired of playing with you, man. I'm tired. I made sure that if you try to do something to my video again, we're going to come. Somebody's going to come out there to your little bitty ass little converted garage where you live in. And they're going to serve you some papers. And I want to make sure that I get everything you and your mom own. Basically. If you think I'm playing, Joe, try me. Try me, dude. If you want to sit back here, make videos, calling me he, she, tranny, calling people I know tranny and harass them, that's fine. That's America. You can do that, Joe. I can't stop you from doing that. But when you start to mess around with my projects and shit that I'm putting on the line, that I work and slave over, and then sit back and try to say it's yours like you tried to do in this video. See this video here, Joe? See how you lied and said that this shit was yours? See how you put down there all your information and then you took the video down? Remember that, Joe? You know, you sat back. All this hard work I put into this video, you came along, you took it down. But the thing about it is, I went back and I got my shit back from you, Joe. If this shit was yours, Joe, why come you didn't go to court and fight for it? When you make a and then you're gonna say YouTube didn't take nothing down, Joe. You did. You used the DMCA, you used the reporting tool to report the video in under false pretenses and got my video taken down. And said the video was yours because I used TrueBones. I didn't use TrueBones then, and I'm not using it now. You think you think you can sit back, steal shit, claim it's yours, and go around the internet and take people's shit away from them because you said it's yours. It's not yours, Joe. It never was yours. It'll never be yours. You're just an old 50-year-old man going on 51, living in his mom's garage, stealing people's money. That's all you are. That's all you've been. That's all you will ever be. I don't even think you even worked a day in your life, dude. I just think you just lived upon your mommy's titty most of your life. Because you're sorry. You're over there right now making beats on that shitty ass TrueBones channel. Because you know why, Joe? You know why you're over there making them crappy beats nobody really cares about? With your one person watching you right now, nobody cares, dude. Nobody cares about you. Nobody. I'm sorry I had to hurt your feelings. But nobody cares about you. Nobody. So here's the takedown notice. Here's the takedown notice Joe put on me. Let's see. Where is it? Here's the counter notification. All right, so this is the counter notification I put on them. This is the second one I had to put on it. Copyright notice we received. We had to take down the video. So these are all the takedown notices. And he kept on doing it. And then finally I put the notification in. See, when you start, let me see if I'm clear the right one. When you start the legal procedure of a DMC takedown notice, now the DMC takedown notice is a legal procedure. It's a legal procedure. And when you start a legal procedure, you have within 10 to 14 days to have proof that the content in my videos belong to him. The video was down for a little over a month until YouTube decided to give me my video back. This is the state here. There is the claim from YouTube that says, "Dear Big Bad Afro Studios LLC, in accordance with the Digital Millennium Act, we've completed processing your counter notification and the following videos have been restored unless you have deleted them." So they restored my video and gave it back to me because Joe never showed up. And then when we go to, so Joe, when I go to court, and I will go to court and show them the evidence that you are just doing this because you have no life. You lost the troll war when you started doing this shit. Then I got proof that you were doing this to other people who got their shit back too. So if this shit is yours, if it's TrueBones, if it truly is yours, Joe, why come you never went to court once to defend it? See, Joe, what you don't understand is that I have enough evidence here to stop you from being a free person. I have enough to go to a judge and get a restraining order on you right now. So the next time, and I might have to do it because I can take the video you just made and say, listen, he threatened me and told me what he's going to do to something I've been working hard on. You threatened me, Joe. This ain't the first time you did. This is like the second time you threatened me. And this is after the FBI visited you for the first threat to my person. The first time around. Then you made another threat against my person saying you should come to St. Louis and defend yourself against me. Why would you come to St. Louis to defend yourself against me, Joe? I'm not seeking you. You're seeking me. So this all goes into the whole crazy pot that Joe is currently in himself. You can tell this man has not an ounce of sense or any concept of reality, and he thinks by making a 30-minute video threatening me and saying that I'm using something of his. It's been proven, Joe, that you don't have a mocap studio. In order to have mocap, you have to have a mocap studio. An Xbox Connect doesn't count, bro. It doesn't count. You're going to say that the stuff I got from Unreal. Now, you've already stolen shit from Unreal already, and they've canned your first channel, so you're going to come back and sue me, or come after me, or put false claims on my shit, because I'm using shit from Unreal. I'm using shit from Mocap Online. I'm using shit from Mixamo. I'm using stuff from Reallusion and Renderosity and Dash. You're going to say all those motions are yours. You're going to say all these companies stole from you, and you don't have a fucking mocap studio whatsoever. You're using bootlegged versions of fucking Motion Builder, and you're gonna keep on perpetuating this lie. A lie, dude. This is a lie. You get up and pride yourself on a lie. You just a habitual liar. You sat back there and did a video. Let me find it. You sat back here and said in this video that this was yours when it's really from Epic. So you want Epic to come back after you again and take your other channel away, or just come and just straight sue you? I mean, I don't get it, dude. I don't get it. I do not get it. There are lots of people using these animation for fight scenes and like all over the Unreal. This fight scene predates anything you've done. This thing's been out for a long time, dude. And then you're gonna sit back and say that you own this? You own the models? No, this is all Epic assets. They own this shit. But you sat back here and now everybody who's watching my channel now, this buffoon lied. If he lied, now that's just for you doubters out there, if he lied about the content that I'm using for my movie is his, think about all the other things that he's been lying about. Let's think about it. This man is crazy, insane, and jealous. He can't stand the fact that I can stand behind everything I do as a professional artist. He can't stand it. He's been cheating, lying, stealing all his way, and nobody likes him because he's a crook, a thief, and a con man. And that's been proven time after time every time he sells something that he even stolen out of a game or took him from Rubu. Nobody cares, Joe, about the shit you own, because this is why people don't care, Joe. They know you didn't make it. That's why people don't care, Joe. They know you didn't make it. And that's the 2-year plan that I've put in effect since the day you decided to put my dad's arrest record up and aggravate the shit out of me from day one. My whole goal was to convince everybody, not just convince them, but prove to them that you are nothing more than a lesser demon of a con man. You're the worst con man on the face of this planet. You have failed. Know how I know you failed? You live in a fucking garage behind your mama's house, down by the river. You're sad, pathetic, ignorant, and just a plain out, flat out lying crook. If I were you, Joe, I would go somewhere and try to learn something. You're trying to keep me from doing what I want to do because you're so mad and so jealous that I can get on my freaking computer and make shit without stealing it. That's what it comes down to, people. I can make shit without stealing it. I don't have to steal to make something, or to offer somebody something, or to create something. I don't have to sit back and try to scam people and fool them into getting stuff from me that I didn't make. I don't have to do that. Since I was 15, 16 years old, I had to learn how to do stuff to make money without going to jail. I put my mind to it. I started picking up a pencil and paper, and that the legend was born. This buffoon here has never once picked up a pencil to do anything with, but to probably write his name and probably forward some checks. I can't believe you sat back and made a whole video, a whole video of telling people that my movie's coming out, dude. My movie's coming out. It's gonna come out. I got my. Yes, he is, Chuck. He's a no-talented piece of crap, and he proves it every day when he comes to my channel saying, "I'm gonna take this down. I'm gonna take that down. I'm gonna take this down." And he has. He's come to my channel and took down videos, and I always get the videos back up because, like I said, when you file a DMC takedown notice, you have to go to court. You have to go back to the service provider and show them the court order. See, you need a court order to take down people's shit. All right? YouTube will take your shit down without a court order, then say, we need you to get a court order within 10 days, so this has to go back up. Only thing Joe wants is for somebody's content to go down for 2 or 3 weeks, so he has 2 or 3 weeks to sit back and slander that person saying they stole something from him. But when the video comes back up, Joe doesn't say why the video comes back up, because Joe was lying the whole time. Joe was lying the whole time. What belongs to him? What doesn't belong to him? He tried to go to Facebook and take some stuff down on me from Facebook. Only thing I told Facebook's like, nah, he don't own that stuff. I mean, he don't own the stuff. He don't even own the rights to it. And they put my videos back up. Joe yesterday showed a page where it's nothing but complaints against everything I have on Facebook, trying to get me off of Facebook. But it won't work. See, the difference between me on Facebook and Joe on Facebook, Joe went to Facebook stealing people's content and selling it again. Facebook found out about it and they took it off. Because I contacted, see Joe, when I say that I've turned you in, I don't turn you in to Facebook or YouTube. I turn you into the people that you stolen from and point them towards to where you had the shit and selling it. You get it? I don't sit back and just off a whim say, hey, I'm going to write a DMC takedown notice about Joe. No, Joe, if that worked, I would have been had you gone. No, I go and talk to these companies that you steal from and report you into them. You dig? You get me? You see what I'm doing, Joe? You see what I'm doing, Joe? See, you are a crook. In our society, you are looked upon as someone that is devious, dastardly, and untrustworthy. That's who you are. If you want to be like that, fine. But just remember the consequences. Everything has consequences, Joe. If you want to be a crook, a con man, all that shit, well, just remember there are consequences to that. One of the biggest consequences being is that nobody wants to relate to you. That's why you're out of all the forum boards. Because you sat back there and made a video where you just lied nonstop about what you own. You don't own nothing. You probably don't own the drawers that you have. Oh, that's right. Hold on, I need to put this back. I meant to pull this off. So your whole scheme of things was to stop me. I think I was working on this one. Was it this one I was working on? Let's try this one. So your whole scheme of things, see, and every time you try to do something, it always backfires on you, Joe. Always backfires on you. You lost your first channel, now you're working on your next channel. You know, I just don't get it, dude. I really don't. I really don't get it. This troll war fight is over with, dude. This is like what we going through, the Cold War now? I mean, we fought the whole freaking for like, what, 2 years, dude? And then finally in September, your channel was gone. And I told you when this all shit started, I'm getting your channel deleted, and it got deleted. I thought you would have learned learned when the troll war ended. But you want to do this post-troll war, and I don't care, Joe. You know? It all goes to the saying, you fought the law and the law won, dude. You are, I mean, you're a piece of work, dude. I mean, you really need to consider meds. If you're on meds, stronger meds. You know, something that'll put you to sleep as soon as you take it. Put you out for a while, dude. Because you you are just a piece of work, man. You are just a piece of freaking work. And it's just time for you to oh yeah, by the way, this whole thing was really about McPeak, who is like, let me get my thing back up. Where is it? Let's get this back up. Okay, so it says, My Troll Joe, Season 3, Episode 15, Mr. Bones, Peak Level, iClone Malone, they are all the same person, Joseph Earl McPeak, Super Troll. So, everybody, with all the bullshit Joe said today, I want to talk about some bullshit that Joe does. And Joe tries to pretend that he doesn't do this bullshit, which he does. And the bullshit I'm talking about is his innate ability to sit back and make people believe that Mr. Bones, Peak Levels, iClone Malone are all you think you try to make these three entities separate people, but they're not. He did a video the other day where he was trying to get Peak Levels reinstated back to iClone. Now he did the video about it. Like if you don't care about iClone or get into the football, why are you begging to get back in it? Joe's trying to get unbanned. You know, Joe's trying to get unbanned, and because he wants to get back in there. Joe wants a place where he can sell his counterfeit shit. So he's begging them to let him back in, you know, to get him off a ban. And the thing about it is, just because they banned Mr. Bones and iClone Malone and Peak Levels doesn't mean that they banned individual entities. They banned one person who were behind all three of those entities. Let me find this video real quick. I gotta show you this video. I think it's over here. Joe made a video called One Gun's Whack on iClone. And in this video, Joe shows off all the letters that he sent to Peter as Joe was trying to convince them that I stole True Bones, and Joe went and took down my video with a false DMC takedown letter. When Joe did that, I actually went to Peter and told him, like, Peter, this is fake. I'll have my video back in a couple of weeks. Joe didn't know that. Joe didn't know that I was talking to Peter the whole time while he was trying to masquerade as a concerned citizen. And Peter tells Joe why he was banned. He says, to clarify, you are banned from the Real Illusion forum because of persistent breaches of forum rules. Please take a look at the forum rules below. If you are unsure, you have broken almost all of them at one time or another. So Joe has broken the rules. Regarding the creation, and here it is right here, what I was just talking to you. Mr. Bones, Peak Level, iClone Malone, they know that this is the same person. They know because of Joe's IP. They can look at your IP and know that you are the same person, iClone Malone 0. Regarding the creation of aliases, it would seem you have a very short memory. Just a few days ago, you created another alias account, a variation on your own name, and even sent a PM from it. Again, this is strictly against forum rules. See link above if you need clarification. So, Joe, you was in there as 3 different people, and then the forum rules said you can't do that. And you did. Then you came back again. You came back again and did the same thing. while you were begging to come back in here. You broke the rules, got kicked out, and you broke the rules trying to get back in. It don't work like that, dude. They're not going to just ban one of your aliases. They're going to ban you. When they ban you, Joe, they're going to ban all those people too. All those fake people you made up. Now, these 3 people may live inside you, Joe. But just remember, they're inside you, Joe. You are a person. You are one person. Just because one person gets banned doesn't mean the other ones aren't going to get banned too, because you're the same freaking person. Why are you doing this to these people? Why are you saying Mr. Bones and peak levels? You talking third person like these 3 people actually are in these, and they're not. And the reason why I have come to, because you're crazy. You're plain out, flat out crazy. Why is Joe crazy? Because he sat back here. Let me find it. Because he persistent preaches. Let me find it. See, Joe thinks that I got him banned, but Joe got himself banned. I just had to. We have now removed all those corresponding threads, starting with peak level. So, let's see. I need to find it. It's one real good one. It's a real good one in here. Real good one. Let me find it. Was that the end of them? I think that was. Yeah, I think that was the end of them. It's in here somewhere, but it was a real good one. Real good one, this troll man. I mean, he's just going back and forth in here. This is after he got. I mean, this is after. Okay, here it is. It says, "Thank you for your prayer. Your current ban from a Real Illusion forum under the name." Now they know this is Joe. Your current ban from the forum under the username Peak Levels pertain to the severe disruption caused by yourself when creating numerous aliases at the time that you made serious false allegations about our company on both the forum and in YouTube videos. Since this ban was put in place, no promises of reinstatement have been made, and the ban remains in place. Regarding the thread, good freebies from True Bones Gut Gumroad. Okay, he posted this. This is way after he's been banned. This has been removed. Please let us know if any other threads related to peak level True Bones. Regarding your allegations about one gun, we will certainly investigate your claims and take action if needed. Thank you. So here's what he wrote to Peter. Is this what happens when you take the word or listen to the internet troll? Now, he think that I told Peter that he was coming in here as 3 different people selling fake shit, trying to post his Gumroad store. He think that I told Peter all this stuff when it definitely says in the rules that you're not supposed to do that shit. Not even make up extra names. And I caught you in that lie. And then he calls the dude a liar. I have a video documentation of everything you and Lily said. I don't know who the hell Lily said, who Lily is. I never made any multiple aliases or call. It's like, okay, he said he has a video documentation of everything you and Lily said. And I don't think Peter or whoever this Lily person is actually did a video. It never happened. It never happened. Only in Joe's world this happened. I never made any multiple aliases. He's lying. I never made. He did. Mr. Bones, Peak Level, I Come Alone. They're all him. And they were all in this forum board. And he's going to sit back and say they're not him. And they are. They are. They are you, dude. Why lie? And now you're trying to say that the content that I'm using in my now, I bet you everybody had enough of this dude just lying. You know, this dude is just a habitual lying scumbag. I mean, I'm sorry, but Joe, that's what you are. You lie and you lie because you have lost. Period. That's you have lost, dude. You have fucking lost, and you're trying to do your best. Hey, he looks goofy coming out. Oh, what the hell? Oh, I know why. I know why. I have to cut the. Let's see. Let me go over here. I need to do something real quick. I need to go over to terrain, and I gotta cut the terrain off of this thing. Hold on. There, convert to prop. Okay. He's not gonna be running goofy no more. Okay. So he's gonna say that this is True Bones. Well, this isn't True Bones. This both of this content right here, this comes out of Mocap Online. These are Mocap Online animations. That's where I did. I did a whole video, and I even pulled up the folder. Here's the folder. Let me go over here to motions. Let me go to custom. While I worked on this yesterday, I pulled this up. I think it was what, 2 days ago or so I started working on this. And here's the mobility. Here's Mocap Online. Here's all the I got almost all the packs, but this motion came right out of here. Both of them. Both of them came out the same place, and he's trying to lie and say it is his. Now I want you to sit back and try to take down my video because I'm using Mocap Online content. I want you to lie and say that you made these motions when they came from Mocap Online. I want you to sit back and do something stupid like that, because these people will sue you, Joe. They will sue you. The same way Autodesk is in the process of suing you. I tell you what, Joe, you stay on your side of the tracks. I stay on my side of the tracks. How about that? How about we do that? I don't give a damn what you say. I don't care if you have this fantasy of me being a transvestite. I don't care about that, Joe. I really don't. I just want you to stay on your side of the tracks, and I'm going to stay on my side of the tracks. And one more thing, Joe. I don't want to see you doing videos and you taking down anybody's content. I'm still going to report you in, of course. But I advise you, stay away from my stay away from my channel, stay away from my videos, stay away from my content. You don't own nothing. You never did, never will. I'm sorry that you're jealous, because I have something called a future and you don't. I have optimism. You don't. I have hope in a cause. You don't. I have people who support me. You don't. You want what I have, and you're not going to get it. No matter how many videos you make, no matter how much of my content you want to steal, no matter what you try to do, you're not going to be me, Joe. I'm not you, and you're not me. And by the way, here's the scene. How many videos you make while I was working on this scene right here, Joe? And the scene is done now. The animation is done. Did it stop me from producing this scene? Nope. Is it going to stop me from finishing the movie? Nope. Are you going to stop me from finishing the movie? Nope. So what's the best thing you can do right now, Joe? What's the best thing you can do right now? Find somewhere, shut up, go about your life. You threaten me again, I'm going to call, you know who I'm going to get in contact with. You threaten me again about anything, you know who I'm going to contact, and then they were going to show up at your door. I don't give a hell. I don't give a damn, and I don't really give a damn, Joe. I really don't give a damn about you. Uh, I hope you go back to making 3D animated tranny characters of me. If that's what you want to do it all you want to, Joe. I don't care, because you make these videos as a tactic to stall me, and now I'm to a point to where if you make a video about me, Joe, I'm going to finish up what I'm working on and then make a rebuttal video. See, when I finish what I'm working on, Joe, and show you the progress, you're angry because you couldn't stop it. When I came home this afternoon, I saw your stupid video, and I said I sat here and not finished. I did the lighting. I got both of the characters in here running and stuff, and that's all this is for the scene. Now, my work is done for the day. So now probably tomorrow, I'll probably get back online, turn on my music, and have people watch me make this and watch where I get my content from, Joe. Because people say, why do you keep on live streaming everything you do? I live stream everything I do because I don't want nobody named Joseph Earl McPeak to sit back and make videos saying I stole something from him when everybody's seeing that I'm downloading stuff in Mixamo. I'm pulling the stuff out of my mobility mocap suite. And I'm going places that has nothing to do with Joe, where I get my content from. I guess somebody must be outside barbecuing, because I smell barbecue. All my windows open. You know, as soon as it get warm out here, people just open up the grills and they get the grilling. Smells good, whatever it is. So just look at I'm gonna put this. I want to just put this on a loop and just keep talking to show Joe. Just to basically show Joe that he's lost. You lost, dude. You lost. See the scene? It got done, and it looks extremely good. Then after I do that, I'm gonna go back and get the fight scene and bring that in. Actually, I got a couple more. I got a couple of more things planned out to do for this scene. One of the things being to fix this broken camera right here. I'll fix the camera, it ain't nothing. But the whole thing about it is I got it fixed. I got it done, Joe. It's all done. Now I get to move on to the next scene and start the process of completing this movie. This whole time, Joe, while you was fucking bothering me, you could have been doing the same thing. But you refused to do it. You refused to do it because you're a loser. Habitual lying loser. Somebody, I don't know what made you wake up one day and say, hey, I got talent. I don't know what made you wake up and say that. You don't own nothing I do. And that's something I'm going to repeat forever. Now, if you want to test that restraint, if you want to test that cease and desist letter, you sure can. You sure can do it. In that cease and desist letter, it said, do not put more false claims on any platform that I'm on. Any. See, I called my lawyer. I mean, I didn't call my lawyer because you made the video. And the video, you put the video up threatening me about what you're going to do with my content after my lawyer went home. So now, after all these months, what we've been waiting for, and you said it yourself, we're just going to wait to see what you do, Joe. Because I'm still, even if you try to take it down or try to do anything to my channel, I'm still going to be working on it. I'm still going to be working on the Archive Infinity. I'm still going to be doing it. Even if my channel's gone, I'm still going to be working on it. And still publishing it. While you sit back and do what you want to do. But remember, you've been warned to leave my content alone. You've been warned, Joe. And as I sit back and watch this loop over and over again, it looks good. And the thing about it is, Joe, is that you had nothing to do with it. Nothing. Not at all. And that's what makes you sad and mad. That's what makes you explode. And Joe only explodes like this when I'm working on my content. When I start making videos about working on my animation, all that stuff, Joe goes crazy. He starts making videos. He thinks he's going to distract me. And it worked. But I say, you know what? What happens if I actually do something and finish it? Then talk to Joe about why I didn't stop. Do a commentary on my work. So I'm going to be working on another scene. I mean, this scene right here is going to compile of a couple of different scenes. Um, and I think I'm gonna have to use Motion Builder. I use Motion Builder on this because I wanted the animation files. Okay, so the file that I'm using on both of them are actually two sets of two different motions. It's a stop. It's a run to turn around corner, and then a run motion. That's on both of them. So this one motion where he goes 90 degrees and then she goes 90 degrees, they're actually the same motion, but what I did is I fixed them to where they wouldn't look the same when they're coming around the corner. As you can see, when he comes around the corner and she comes around the corner, it's like two different types of motions. I added a run motion on the back of the run left 90 degrees, and I tried to do it inside of iClone. But iClone, the thing about it is when you try to put two motions together in iClone and they're not native to each other, you're gonna get glitches, really nasty bad glitches, jerkiness. So I used Motion Builder to blend the two animations together. As you can see, they blend together pretty well. There's no jerkiness, no funkiness with the motions. It looks good. I mean, it looks natural, and that's what I was aiming for. Only thing that ain't natural is the guy's face. The guy's supposed to have like a real scary look on his face. She's gonna have a more like a meaner look on her face as she's running from these guards who pursuing them. And now I have to go in here. This is the same scene and put the guards. Well, actually, I gotta animate them stopping and talking to get this door open. And while they're talking to get the door open, they got two guards come rushing out from the back, and that's when she gets into the fight with them. She tells them to hurry up, get that open, I'll take care of these guys. And she like puts away her guns and tries to. I was gonna have it so that this part they were going to the guards were there was going to be some pipes in there, and the guards weren't going to shoot because they might accidentally hit the pipes and become corrosive gas or something like that. I didn't feel like making the pipes. Right, I didn't feel like making the pipes at all. I just wanted to do the I just wanted to just get to the fight scene. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have Stella do like a Jedi mind trick with him. It's like, why you got? I mean, you can't take a girl on. You gotta shoot a girl or whatever. And what's gonna happen is the two guards. I had to rewrite this. The two guards would be like, okay, fine, and they walk towards her and they start to fight her, and then the other two guards come out the side. But yeah. Yeah, so it's this scene might take me. I mean, I kind of figured the time length on this whole scene is gonna probably take me, probably part of this week, the weekend, and I should have this whole little clip here done, and then I gotta go back and do the scene where she actually rescues the doctor. She's gonna rescue the doctor and stuff. So I got that scene. That scene's done. I mean, I just gotta go back, and that scene was done way back in iClone 6. So I gotta take that whole scene out of 6 and bring it over to 7 and update everything, PBR everything out, put in the new characters and stuff like that. But the animation is all done for that scene. Just that, like I said, I got a lot of this animation done in 6, and it has to be updated in 7. And a lot of my work is going into bringing those scenes from one place to another. Oh, I didn't cut this on. Oh, I thought I cut this on. There we go. It should look different now. Yeah, I like the floor. The floor looks really good. Look at that floor. It looks really nice. Then they got the shadows in there on the wall. I mean, this is looking really good. And I worked on this. I worked hard on this. And when I do these videos, y'all know you people see me working and stuff. And I see me working, playing music. You know, it's got to the point that I don't really discuss the troll. You know, I don't really discuss him a lot. And the reason why I don't discuss him is because he's not worth my time. He's not worth my time to discuss. Only thing that's worth my time is coming through for the people who actually support me. That's the people I believe to this point that I've neglected because I'm too busy fighting with this fucking troll. So that's why when he says something, and he's been saying a lot of shit for like the last couple of weeks, I turn on my computer and I start animating. That's the only thing that separates me from him, is that I don't have to respond to every damn thing he says like I used to do back in the day. The best way to fight a troll is to show a troll that you're not going to, he's a bona fide piece of trash with no life. The best way to fight a troll is let the troll know you're not going to stop. Your victory is you progressing. His defeat is where he's at right now, in his mom's garage, waiting to scam somebody for a couple of dollars. That's him in a nutshell. He can sit back and huff and puff and blow himself. You get what I'm saying? He can huff and puff and blow himself. He's still going to be stuck in his mom's garage for the rest of his life. He's been there for a long time. You can go back and look at his old videos where he's at. He's been there for a long time. And he's not going nowhere. He's not going to no damn place. And it's his fault, not mine. If he's blaming me for his life within, he's seriously got something wrong. His life is destroyed because he decided to destroy his own life. You know, I took it upon myself when I went a long time ago, when I was a teenager, that I wanted to do art. I had to do a lot of work, a lot of shit that I didn't want to do. But I'm to a place, past 40 now, and I'm to a place to where I'm ready to take the next 20, 25 years of my life and dedicate it to art. And that's what I did. I had to find out what I want to do, and I just started doing it. I started learning it, and eventually I got really good with it. You know, I had to learn how to use mocap. I had to learn what motion capture was. I had to learn how to use 3D animation. I had to learn a whole lot of stuff to get to this point. And I've been doing this since my late 20s, early 30s, trying to learn this shit. I really started learning this shit because I had a friend who went to Milwaukee Art Institute. He passed away. But before he passed away, he just gave me a whole bunch of programs. He gave me Lightwave. He gave me Lightwave. He gave me Blender when you had to pay for it. He gave me a whole bunch of programs and said, man, just learn this stuff. Learn this stuff. And I tried to learn Lightwave. I tried to learn Blender. It wasn't clicking with me. But it wasn't until when after he died where it started clicking on me and said, you know what? He went to school and he learned this and he learned that. I'm going to do the same thing. So I set myself on a journey, and here I am now. You know, getting near the end of my journey. My journey ends when this movie gets published. You know. So, sorry for keeping y'all on here for an hour. And bullshit be real. I just want to touch base with some of the people who support me, because I know you guys support me, and I thank you all for supporting me. I know you, and I'm just sorry that I feel like I have neglected the people I supported because of this troll. And I told myself, like last summer when he was really at it. I mean, he was publishing a video about me every hour on the hour. He would have done like something like maybe like 5 to 10 videos on me a day, you know. And I had to learn that he's not going to stop making those videos. He's not. He has every right to make anything he wants as long as he don't cross the line. I had to say, you know, I had to stop this shit with him. Then I went back and worked on my shit. I actually went back and produced a lot of content for Archive. I'm constantly on the phone with Genesis, giving her scripts and stuff, rewrites, editing, making trailers. I'm getting ready to launch this Indiegogo campaign. Let me see if I got it up here. I think this may be it. So this is the Archive Infinity Indiegogo campaign, and this is gonna go up. This is gonna be going up soon. I've been working on this for like the last couple of days. Like I said, I'm contacting vendors and stuff for t-shirts, hats, and stuff like that. For contacting them for see, I think I went to this one. There you go. Contact them for the tiers. My highest tier is $200 right now, but we're gonna have more tiers, which we're working on, and we're working on a soundtrack, and it's gonna have music and stuff on it from Genesis, Omega, and some other people on it are gonna donate their music to the film, which is cool. And And once we get that together, that's going to be on a tier by itself. So it'll be under the $200 tier, where you get a lot of this stuff and then some. I also have here the risk and challenges on like where all the money's going to go. So I'm being transparent on where things are going to go. I have to add one thing I need to add is the milestones. That'll probably come under the risk and they're here. Then I introduce the talent. That's me. That's Genesis. This is Maximilian, the Grammy Award winner that wants to do voices. This guy has did voices for this guy did some voices for Disney and stuff like that. He's an actor and he's a singer, performer. He travels all the way around the world doing shows and stuff like that. I mean, he got his own recording studio up in Chicago. He asked me to come up, but I mean, when I get a chance to, I will go up there and check out his recording studio. This is my friend Sean. You know, he did the voice of Gordon Davidson, and this is Benjamin Tuttle. He's helping me with the writing chores. He's really freeing up my time so I can do other stuff. He's probably kind of angry because I haven't sent them the rest of the script, but it's coming together. I mean, everything I've worked on is coming together. It really is. I mean, it took me 2 years, a lot of frustration, a lot of pulling my hair out, but this new thing that I'm doing, you know, was a guy in his house with a computer that's slowly dying on him can produce something as cool as this, can produce a film like this. You know, I think to me, in my opinion, I think it's awesome. I think it's awesome, you know. And I'm going to push iClone. I'm going to make iClone into a real go-to thing to produce movies and films. That's my whole true goal with this program. People talked about this program for a long time, and I even talked about it until I actually used it. And I was like, you know what, you really could make some really cool stuff, but at the time the technology wasn't there. That was back in 5. Now we're in 7, and now they have the technology in there. They just got Python scripted in this thing, so I can make menus and stuff like that, cool stuff. You know, and I said I have to get this movie done. You know, it's going to go to film festivals. I mean, and I can't sit back and chase after every dogged thing that this troll of a human being does. The only reason why I'm doing this is right now is because I have the time to do it. Because my whole plan today was to get home, finish this scene, and then go to sleep. That's what I wanted. That's what I wanted to do. I wanted to go to sleep. But I finished it, and then I took a nap. I woke up and went to YouTube, and then I see, where is it? I see this garbage. I see this garbage. I see this garbage. I see all this garbage. I mean, all this shit is in 2 days. This is in like a 2-day span. 2-day span, people. He can't quit, and he won't. And I don't care if he doesn't quit. That's on him. If he wants to chase me everywhere and do this shit to me, I don't really care. But stay off my work, dude. Stay off my work. This is my work. I'm doing it. It belongs to me. I spent my time building this shit up. I spent my time making my website. I spent my time building up my portfolio. I spent my time and did all this stuff. And because you were so jealous and angry, you want to take it away from me. You want to take it away from me because you're mad, you're angry because you can't do it. This is all comes down to you can't do it. And you think me and you are the same person, and we're not. The only thing we have in common is that your birthday is right behind mine. That's it. That's all. That's it. That's the only thing we have in common, Joe. We were born the same month, and you're just a day behind me, as usual. So here's my art gallery. I'm gonna put some more models in here that I worked on. Here's the model I'm working on now. Here's my thing. Legitimate mocap vendors. Here's mocap online, and then I got Diebold down here. I'm gonna be adding Mr. Nectus and Big Boss soon to my legitimate vendors. You know, I'm gonna start putting more vendors in here. I gotta like do a lot more stuff. But the one thing Joe tries to do is he's trying to he keeps coming after this video for some reason. He keeps on saying I didn't win and I won. I'm just out of shit to talk about this dude. I mean, I can go on for days about what this loon is trying to do to me, but it just come to a point that I just think I should just stop. I think this should be like the last video I talk about him in. I think everybody can agree. This should be the very last video. This should be the final episode of My Troll Joe. You know, because I feel like it's not worth talking about. I know he can't take down my shit. I know he does this because he has nothing else to do. He sits in that. I mean, it's the winter's in full bloom, so he just stays in the house all day. You know, I don't even know if the dude got a car or not. I mean, it's just sad. It's just sad, you know. And somebody, I mean, he just sits back and think about what he can do to hurt me or get back at me or chase after somebody I know. And I mean, he's went to people that I've known and tried to recruit them. So I don't know. It's like he can't find no friends or whatever. Maybe he's lonely and he needs friends. I'm not sure what the man needs, but I know he needs help. He needs somebody to call. I mean, they got the suicide prevention hotline. You can call those people all the time, Joe, if you're feeling lonely. You know, I'm just tired of figuring you out, man. It's just like I know what you. I mean, I can predict like what you're gonna do, but I'm just tired of. I mean, you can predict something that somebody do because they fall into a pattern. You can look at their past behavior to predict what they're going to do in the future, and that's what I've done with Joe. You know, have to deal with you, but first thing first, you have to deal with the person and understand their behavior. So that's what I did with Joe. I just sat back and I just had to sit back and go through what he's done and how he's doing it, and then just started predicting what he would do. After that, it just became boring. You know, predicting what the man could do, because it's like, I can tell you now, he's going to make another video. And in that video, he's going to be talking about me. Guarantee you he's going to say he, she a couple of times because Joe doesn't understand gender nor sex. And he's going to say what he's going to do and how he's going to do it and how he's going to take down somebody's stuff. Guarantee that's going to be in his next video. You can watch his next video, and then while you watch the next video, you can play what I'm saying right now and guarantee it's going to be in his next video because he has nothing else to talk about. See, if he was actively creating something and working on something, he can do videos like mine where I show people what I've made. What's the outcome of my video? I mean, what's the outcome of the progress? He'd be able to do that without even worrying about me, but he can't do it. He uses his crutch as a way to attack people. Joe's crutch is that he doesn't have any talent. That's his crutch. And to make himself feel bad because he's mentally disabled is to go and attack people who don't have a crutch. This is the weak attacking the strong. When someone weak attacks you, you're not going to get hurt. And I understand it now. All the shit Joe has done to me since the last year around this time has all backfired on him. It got to a point to where he's been basically banned from everywhere. He's got people calling him, telling them to stop using their stuff in the way he's using it, to stop stealing their stuff, take their stuff down. It's because I took my time to understand who my enemy was. Once I understood who he was, then I had a good way to deal with him. And I dealt with him the whole summer. It took me a whole summer to deal with him. Almost a whole year. You can look at I mean, if you look at my Google Analytics on my channel, you will see that there's a flat line. After I took down all my videos off my channel, there's a flat line from like February all the way to August where nothing was coming off my channel. Nothing. It wasn't until when I got my monetization back, which happened in August. There's a couple other things that happened is when things started looking up for me. So, to make a long story short, Joe, I don't care what you say. You can say whatever you want to. Just leave my content, my channel alone, and my work alone. You got 10,000 plus motions. Why? And you got iClone. Why come you can't take those motions and make a video, make an animation out of it, Joe? You claim you own that shit, or you claim that you made the shit, and we know you don't own it and you didn't claim it. But if you have that many animations and motions and all those models, you could have been and made something on YouTube for people to look at. You got iClone 7. Why won't you use it? Every time I see you use iClone 7, using it to steal something you got from Rubu. That's all you do. But anyway, everybody, I'm going to be doing a live stream tomorrow of the iClone. I'm going to actually do a live stream, and this is going to be my first time actually doing like a webinar type thing. But tomorrow I'm going to be doing a video basically on how I made this, how I'm going to go through and tell you all exactly what I did, because I don't have the iClone pipeline, but I was able to get the animations out of iClone 7 and bring them into Motion Builder using the Character Creator 3 pipeline. I got the Character Creator 3 pipeline, which kind of like softens the blow from not having the pipeline, but that's cool. That's okay. I found a workaround, and I'm going to show you all how I worked around not having pipeline, but you need to have Character Creator pipeline, not Pro. You need pipeline in order to get this, in order to do this tutorial. Then I'm going to show you how I put these runs together inside of iClone, inside of Motion Builder. It was really easy, but it's a couple of steps I had to do, because I had to actually make sure that the dimensions of this area that they're in is the same dimensions over there in Motion Builder. So I had to actually copy this little scene, the scene with the walls, the floor. I had to copy this scene and then take it over into Motion Builder. I'm going to show you how I did that. That way, when you animate this, when you pull the characters from Motion Builder over here, everything's to scale, everything is right. All you gotta do is just put the characters in and set your preferences and just animate. That's all you gotta do. So that's it for me, y'all. This is a One Gun. Thank you all for watching this video. I don't have to sit back and beg anybody to come over here, and I don't have to beg nobody, say, hey, stay with me. If nobody comes in here, I'm going to stop talking. I'm going to pay a crappy video. I don't have to do that, because the people who support me, I wouldn't do that to you. You know, if you don't come and watch, you don't come and watch. But I try to make things interesting for people to come here and watch, you know, when I'm not talking about true troll. But one more thing before I go, I just want to say again, thank you all for supporting me. I want to keep on making videos that's educational, inspirational, and all that other type of stuff. And leave the troll where he is, because he's not going nowhere. He lives in his mom's basement, people. So this is One Gun. I'm signing off. I hope you all the best. Thank you all for watching, and I'm out of here. Peace.